What's up guys, it's Kelly and today I've got another swatch review for you. And today we have an exciting one. You guys have been begging me to swatch the Orly and Lisa Frank collab and I finally have them, so now I'm going to share them with you. If you haven't heard, Orly just released a limited edition collaboration with Lisa Frank. So we have 8 brand new nail polishes including 2 toppers, and we also have 4 different sets of nail wraps. But before we get into it, I do want to give a little bit of background information on Orly if you haven't heard of them before. They are a salon nail polish brand that is vegan, meaning they do not use any animal-derived ingredients. They are cruelty-free, meaning they do not test their products on animals. And they're also 12-free, meaning they are formulated without 12 of the potentially harmful ingredients that are often found in nail polish. And if you are a 90s kid like me, you definitely know who Lisa Frank is. Lisa Frank was the brand that had the most exciting school supplies like ever. And I always wanted Lisa Frank stuff. I felt like it was just absolutely my vibe. I always begged my parents to get it for me, but I never got to have my Lisa Frank stuff. But now I have it in nail polish form, which I would argue is even more exciting. So this collection is a little bit different from usual. We actually have 8 nail polishes, like I said, but instead of individual bottles, we have 2 sets of 3 polishes each, and then we have 2 individual toppers. There are also 4 sets of individual nail wraps that are all in the Lisa Frank designs. I actually did not end up trying these, but I know Orly has a tutorial on how to apply them. If you're interested, I'll link it down below. I just want to save mine for a special occasion because I love them. But yeah, all of the products have special limited edition packaging. They're super cute. So yeah, let me show you guys the swatches and then we'll talk a little bit more about pricing and availability and my thoughts on them. So roll the footage. So as with all of my swatch and review videos, I am going to be using base coat underneath all of my swatches just to protect my natural nail and prevent any stains. Today it's the Orly Bonder base coat. So we'll start off with the first trio of creams, which is the Dancing Dolphins trio, and the first color in that is Pretty in Pink. So as you could probably guess from the name, we have ourselves a really beautiful neon pink cream shade, and honestly the opacity on this one really impressed me. It was pretty much covering my full nail line in that first coat. I did need a second coat just to get full coverage, but it just looked so beautiful on. I love this really cool undertone to it. It's just a very classic color and the formula was definitely incredible. It didn't actually dry down to that sort of matte finish that I find neons tend to do. In fact, all of these ended up drying pretty glossy, but I always recommend using a top coat anyway. Moving right along down the rainbow, we have the shade Easy Tiger, which is a neon orange cream shade. And again, we just have ourselves a really beautiful bright color. Honestly, I think it's actually a little bit more neon than my camera was showing. And here's the interesting thing about this polish. So I got full coverage in 2 coats and it completely covered up my visible nail line. There was no patchiness. It looked really perfect on, but for some reason on camera, I felt like it looked like it needed a 3rd coat. So I did end up applying a 3rd coat so you guys could see what it looked like on camera. But I'm going to be honest with you, I would wear this one in 2 coats. I really don't think you need a 3rd. Maybe if you have longer nails, you might want to put on a 3rd coat just to get that bright neon color, but I was really impressed with how it looked in 2 coats. It does dry slightly darker than it looks when it's wet, but it still has that bright neon color. Next up we have the shade Sunday Sunshine, which is a bright neon yellow cream shade, and I know I say this in every video when I'm reviewing a yellow nail polish, but I feel like it always deserves repeating. For me, yellow nail polish is almost never opaque in 2 coats, so I was not surprised to see that this one ended up getting 3 coats for full coverage. And one thing that I thought was really good about these polishes is even though a few of them felt a little bit thin on the first coat, they all did reach full opacity without a white base. Personally, I don't love neon nail polishes that require a white base, so I was really happy with these. As you can see, 3 coats looked absolutely perfect on, and again, it was just really smooth, really creamy. It didn't feel chalky at all, and it also didn't feel sheer at all, so it was a very good formula. Now on to the second trio, which is the Marquee kit, having the second half of the rainbow. So first up we have the shade In Your Zorbit, which is a super bright lime green neon cream shade. Again, we had a little bit of sheerness in that first coat, and I actually ended up needing 3 coats for full opacity on this one. I could probably get away with doing 2 coats if my nails were a little bit shorter, but I think because I've been wearing them slightly longer recently, it was just not there in that second coat. So I did do a 3rd coat. I really loved the way it looked. Again, even though it was a little bit more sheer than the others in this collection, I still really love this color. It's so bright and it has that almost white brightness to it. Like it looks like it's over a white base coat, but it's not. Next up we have the shade Sky's the Limit, and it's a really beautiful, super bright, almost neon blue cream shade. And this one was another one that was actually a little bit sheer in the first coat, and I thought that it might be another one that was a 3-coater, but it did end up giving me full coverage in 2 coats, which I was very happy about. This is just a really pretty shade, and I feel like even though we got a lot of neons this year, we really didn't get enough blues. So I'm very happy that we have a blue, and not just that, but a very good quality blue. So happy to add this one to my collection. And I saved the best cream for last. We have the shade Make a Splash. This is actually what I'm wearing in the intro and outro, also with one of the toppers, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But this is the most gorgeous neon purple cream shade. As you can see, it has a very cool undertone to it. It almost has like this blueness to it. It's so vibrant and eye-searingly bright. I cannot get enough of purple nail polish, but cool toned purple nail polish truly has my heart. So I knew this one was going to be my favorite, and I was absolutely right. It's just gorgeous on the nails. So moving on to the 2 toppers, we have a really fun little label on these. Each of them is different. This first one is Hits the Spot, and I'm showing you guys this over black, but then I'm going to show you over a few of the other shades from this collection. But this is such a fun topper. We've got a little bit of holographic sparkle in the background, and then we have a whole rainbow of neon hex glitters running throughout, and there's also actually little yellow star glitters, and I actually didn't end up getting any of them on my swatches here, but I did get them on my nails for my full manicure that I did for the intro and outro of this video, and it didn't actually require any fishing at all. It was really easy to get those bigger glitters out of the bottle. They really are very cute. All of the little glitters in here are cute, and I think it really works over any color. This is the topper that I was just so excited for when I saw the swatches, specifically this combo of Hits the Spot with the purple shade Make a Splash. Like I said, that's what I'm wearing, and I'm just so in love with this combination. I think it works so well, but really I think these toppers work over any color, and just having that nice rainbow of shades within the polish just makes everything match really well. It really does look like a party on the nails, and it's definitely giving me a huge like nostalgia factor here. I don't know what it is about the combination of matte glitters and a little bit of hollow sparkle and a lot of bit of rainbow, but it just looks really cute and fun. And last but not least, we have the second topper, which is called Starglaze. Again, we have a really fun label on here, and this one I knew would also have my heart because it's very galaxy inspired. So this is a really interesting mix. We have a holographic sparkle running throughout, and then in addition to that, we have an iridescent sparkle running throughout. So this is a shade that is really transformative. You can see over black, it almost has this like purpley bluish pink tinge in the background in addition to all of that hollow sparkle, but it really looks different over whatever color you put it over. Again, I'm trying it over some of the shades from the neons in this collection, and I think it looks pretty fun over all of them, but I will say for me personally, I tend to prefer iridescent toppers over a dark color rather than a light color. I just think it ends up showing off that color a little bit better and just makes it look a little bit more visually exciting on the nail. But that being said, I do think they're pretty fun over the rest of the neons. It's just nice to have a little bit of a topper. You guys know I am a huge topper person. I absolutely love putting toppers over my cream polishes, so happy to have 2 really pretty ones in this collection. So here are all of the polishes together, and to nobody's surprise, I am really in love with them. I think they just did such a good job curating this collection and making all of the shades feel so much like the brand Lisa Frank. I think it's just really fun. I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm kind of gushing over these, but I have to tell you, when I first got them, I did cry a little bit. I just feel like there's something so sweet and nostalgic and fun about them. I'm literally never gonna throw out this packaging. I think they're just absolutely perfect. So I really think this was the perfect collaboration to do, especially in nail polish form. I just think it works out so well. So those are the polishes, and I have to say I am so into these. I absolutely love this style. I love this aesthetic. I'm excited that these polishes didn't come out during the height of summer when we were just flooded with neon nail polishes, because I feel like I wouldn't have been excited then, but now it feels like a completely separate entity, and honestly, I am really into these formulas. I especially love those toppers. I think they really work over any color, and I am just so glad that I got my hands on them. But overall, I think there's a huge nostalgia factor for me that I absolutely love. love. I just feel like this fits my style so much, even if it wasn't something that reminded me of like my childhood and youth and just easy days in my life. I feel like just in general, the colors are so bright and fun and happy, and it just makes me really happy. And I absolutely love the packaging as well. I just think it's really fun. I love when a brand does their same bottle, but they do like a special label or a special cap or something like that. And it's something we don't see very often from Orly, with the exception of my collaboration with them, of course. But I just love the labels that they did. I just think they're really fun. So all of these polishes come in their regular 18 milliliter bottles, which are absolutely huge, much larger than the industry standard. And they also have that rubberized cap, so it's really easy to open and close. All of the polishes are limited edition and they are selling out pretty quickly. They're available from Ulta and they're also available from Orly's website, so I'm going to link them both down below. Each of the trios with 3 nail polishes each retails for $31.99 USD. The 2 toppers retail for $10.99 USD each, and the nail wraps retail for $11.99 USD per set. And like I said, I know they are running out pretty quickly. I know a few of these are already sold out from Ulta. If they do restock, I will keep you guys updated. You can follow me over on Instagram. I'll be posting on my stories if any of the polishes that are out of stock come back in stock, so definitely stay tuned. But yeah, I feel like this collection is a huge win for me. I love the nostalgia factor, I love the packaging, and most importantly, I really love the polishes. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of these? Did you pick any of them up? Are you planning to? And which color is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. We can chat about it. If you enjoy my swatch and review videos, please give this one a thumbs up. It lets me know I'm doing a good job. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I put out new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Like I mentioned, I think in my last video, I am back doing my nail art live streams every Friday morning. I'm going to be doing them on Twitch now, so I'll link that down below if you want to follow me there, and you can join me for some live nail art tutorials. And a huge shout out to my Cosmic Admirals on Patreon, Amanda M, Braxton Scott, Kristen, and Rocket Man's daughter. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Today's fun fact question comes from Patreon supporter Amanda, and Amanda wants to know, sweet potato fries or regular fries? This is actually very funny because I feel like just yesterday I was thinking to myself, man, I don't think I've had a sweet potato in over a year, which is kind of crazy. So one thing that you guys should know about me is that I am a very big potato person. That sounds so weird when I say it, but please let me explain. I am personally not a potato, but I love potatoes. I love French fries. I love hash browns. I love those little, what do they call them? Breakfast potatoes. I like roasted potatoes. I like mashed potatoes. I especially love French fries. I think there are few things in this world that are as delicious as French fries. And personally, I am a purist. I really, really like regular French fries. I actually have an air fryer, which Ryan got me for the holidays a couple of years back, and it was one of the best gifts I've ever gotten. I always make homemade fries in my air fryer now, which is absolutely incredible. But I feel like a lot of people are sweet potato fry haters, and I am not a sweet potato fry hater. I actually happen to also love sweet potatoes. By the way, if you haven't had sweet potatoes and chili before, you're absolutely missing out. You need to try that. But I actually really do enjoy sweet potato fries, but it's funny because I feel like they're so annoying to cut. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever cut a regular potato and then a sweet potato like right next to each other, but a sweet potato is infinitely harder to cut. They're so hard. So I actually haven't bought a sweet potato in like over a year, but I really should because I do enjoy a sweet potato fry. I haven't made air fried sweet potato fries in a really long time, and I feel like I probably should. I just really like potatoes, and I really, really, really like French fries. Thank you for this incredible question so that I could share my love for French fries. And that is it, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!